Rowan College of South Jersey is proud to have been selected as one of only 6 locations in New Jersey to serve as a mega site for COVID-19 vaccinations. Governor Phil Murphy toured our facility recently along with Dr. Joseph Palmer of the Gloucester County Health Department, New Jersey Health Commissioner Judy Persicelli, and New Jersey Senate President Steve Sweeney. As you'll see in these highlights, RCSJ President Dr. Fred Keating greeted the governor with a friendly elbow bump.
Just because we have the vaccines in New Jersey doesn't mean the pandemic is over. This pandemic will be over when we defeat this virus for good, and a significant part of that requires getting millions of our fellow New Jerseyans vaccinated. Rowan College of South Jersey will play a huge role in this effort.
The COVID-19 pandemic has certainly presented great challenges throughout this country. We have certainly felt the effects of COVID-19 across Gloucester County. I am excited that we have been chosen as a mega vaccination site. As a family practitioner who opened her own practice almost 5 years ago, I know how important vaccines are in the prevention of disease. Just being able to be a part of this, I'm excited to protect my patients, to protect my staff, my family, and myself.
The state of New Jersey is ready to inoculate our residents, and we need to quickly for our health and safety, but also for our economy. This is a very positive sign, and this is not unique to Gloucester County, this is statewide.
Already we know over 200,000 New Jerseyans have raised their hands and their sleeves to get vaccinated, including many across South Jersey. With this site online, we're prepared to exponentially add to their ranks.
Today is a day of hope, a hope for a future better than the present that we're living in. With every vaccination given, we come closer to the light at the end of the tunnel, where we can move beyond this epidemic. And that is in part due to the work of county and local officials here in Gloucester County and Rowan College of South Jersey, who have come together to collaborate, to stand up one of our state's 6 mega sites.
So we just had the opportunity to tour this newly opened vaccine mega site. The tour inside was incredibly impressive. The county officials here, in partnership with the state All Hazards Incident Management team and with Fred Keating's team, have put together a site that will be able to handle the increasing demand that we know exists. I want to give a big thank you to Rowan College of South Jersey President Fred Keating for his team for not only welcoming us, but for partnering with us to get this vaccine mega site up and running.
When the vaccine becomes available, New Jersey will be ready. This site will serve over 2,000 individuals a day. We are currently vaccinating healthcare workers and our police and fire personnel. And then we will continue in a phased approach to add in those who are most at risk for mortality and morbidity, and those that are needed to carry on essential work in New Jersey. With each successive wave, we will get closer to being able to vaccinate all who live, work, or study in the state.
While Rowan College of South Jersey is honored to host this historic life-saving initiative on our campus, we do not schedule or handle the administration of vaccines. You may access the state's registration page as well as Gloucester County information and an RCSJ campus map by visiting rcsj.edu/vaccine. We'll be back in a moment with more RCSJ Today.
Pursuing your education during a pandemic can be challenging, but Rowan College of South Jersey is here for you, ready to move you forward safely. The peace of mind a safe learning environment provides is key to student success. To safeguard your health, our medical director guides decisions. We offer confidential mental health counseling, supported by weekly online peer group sessions, and flexible online courses are available. Ring in 2021 safely at Rowan College of South Jersey.
Live online learning is great because I didn't have to spend an hour driving back and forth. I didn't have to get a babysitter for my children.
The online classes gave me the option to see the teacher as she spoke her lectures. They had a chat box on the one side, so I was able to interact with the teacher.
That was the biggest thing for me, giving them that experience, was that they would still engage in discussion. They would still ask questions.
I'm a mother of 3 kids. It's not always easy for me to get on the campus, so to be able to still have that interaction for me, it makes a huge difference.
It saved me time, it saved me money, and I could spend more time with my children.
Power on your career with programs designed for flexible online learning. No entrance tests required. Graduate with a Rowan University degree for less. Visit rowanpartnerships.online to get started.
Dr. Susan Hall, Dean of Nursing and Health Professions and Campus Medical Director of Rowan College of South Jersey, took some time from her very busy schedule to provide us with advice on the best practices to protect you and your loved ones from getting COVID-19, and to share some encouraging words about how to stay healthy this winter.
I just wanted to take a few minutes to remind you that we are still in this pandemic situation. The CDC is reporting that cases are still on the rise, even though the beginning stages of the vaccine administration has arrived to our South Jersey area. We still need to take precautions against sharing this virus. Please continue to follow the recommendations that have been made from the very beginning. Wear your mask as much as possible at the grocery store or shopping. Wearing that mask helps keep you somewhat safe as long as it's at least 2 to 3 layers. Continue with your hand washing, diligent hand washing, even after shopping at the grocery store. And remember to keep those social distancing. Most of the times this time of year, whether it's during the holidays, after the holidays, we tend to kind of let our guard down a little bit as we begin to relax and come in contact with people. But remember to keep that 6-foot distance with those that are not in your immediate household. As the opportunities become available for this vaccine to be provided, we want to just continue to encourage our Rowan College at South Jersey families to stay safe. Keep the infection rate down as much as possible. If you're able to and haven't done so, please get that influenza vaccine. That will also help keep you safe too. And remember to just constantly hydrate. Water is the best thing you can do to keep yourself healthy. Eat healthy, plenty of fruits and vegetables. And during this winter season, as we are all just looking optimistically for 2021 to be a year that we can say we really pulled together and we were able to beat this pandemic.
When we come back, we'll take a look at how we celebrated those who served on Veterans Day. Please stay with us.
There's never the right time to go to college because we're all busy, we have our lives. The online learning will make it even easier because you just turn on your computer and you're in the classroom. It's simple.
Really, like, the whole professor-student relationship was maintained. You could talk to the professor, you could ask him questions. All of it was kind of, almost the same as an in-person class.
It was a very wonderful experience to be able to sit in my house and also still be able to learn everything that I would need to know for the semester of college.
I think that it's important to continue to study and to continue to learn.
If you just graduated high school, you want to stay on that track. You don't want to take any time off.
We're going through some tough times right now, but live online learning is awesome.
I think it's really important for all of us to keep on going. We can't wait to share with you this amazing new live online format, and we'll all learn together even though we can't be in the classroom together.
Start the new year with a new you at Rowan College of South Jersey. Don't sweat the high cost of tuition. Keep moving forward with affordable and transferable online classes. No entrance testing required. To help fit your budget, financial aid and payment plans are available. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll to learn more about in-demand certificate and degree programs. This spring, exercise your mind to shape your future. Classes start January 19th.
We are proud that many veterans choose to continue their education at Rowan College of South Jersey when they leave military service, and we are committed to supporting those veterans and their families. We were privileged to host the Gloucester County Veterans Day ceremony to honor those, including me, who have served our country. Things were a bit different this year due to COVID-19 restrictions, so I'm happy to share these highlights with you in case you couldn't be with us in person.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
Today we honor our veterans who unselfishly placed their lives in line for our freedom. Those men and women were ordinary people until they heard the call of duty and answered it. They left their families, their homes, their lives to protect our country. As we honor our veterans, we thank them for their service and sacrifice. We also salute those who are currently fighting for our freedom here and around the world. Veterans Day is truly about thanking those who have served our country. Would all the veterans who are here today please stand if you are able so we can acknowledge you and thank you for your service. Thank you.
Welcome to Rowan College of South Jersey. We are extremely proud, to those of you in attendance and those online, to host this event under extremely difficult conditions. But maybe that's the true test of this country, that we accept and understand that our military and our veterans have been the ones that have gotten us through these situations in the past, and they'll do it again. So we're proud as an educational institution to be part. Our motto here is that we are a student-centered culture, but at the core of that culture is the veteran. We have established everything we can to be what's ranked in past years as a military-friendly college school, and we believe in that to the beginning and the end of what we do every day when we come to work. So we're proud to be a part of this relationship with the county, to host this event, and to offer our veterans that are currently serving and those that have served the opportunity to get on with their life with regard to the aspect of education, which we believe is a cornerstone of their future. And we're proud to provide this piece to the veterans of our country. So we welcome you. We once again want to honor the veterans, those serving, with regard to what you're doing for this country at this time. And once again, we hope you will take time today, as all of us here in this educational sector will do, to reflect on that thought. Thank you.
"2020 has been a crazy year for everyone. The pandemic, the economy, the elections. It's triggered a lot of confusion, chaos, mistrust, and has changed the way we do business. The one thing we will continue to do, no matter what is going on, is never to forget to honor those who have served in our military. That tradition will continue regardless of pandemics, whatever crisis may be. Service members will gather, regardless of the scenario, to pay respect to their fellow comrades. Veterans Day gives us that opportunity to reflect on this service that the men and women of this country over the years have provided to a country to remain a free nation. Whether they have served on foreign soil or here at home, they all signed up to be part of something much bigger, something that provides a security for the freedoms that we all treasure so dearly. As we reflect on the conflicts our men and women have participated in over the years, since the inception of Armistice Day, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Gulf War, Global War on Terrorism, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Inherent Resolve, and many other conflicts that have occurred in the Middle East. We know many of these warriors have come home and are now being received by a nation that is grateful for their service. This year also marked the anniversary date to the end of World War II, which was 75 years ago. Some Vietnam vets are celebrating 50 years of coming home this year. I myself and some fellow Gulf War veterans are celebrating our 30th anniversary this year. Many of these students that I work with now weren't even born when I deployed, but one common bond that all military members serve, once they serve, is the common bond of respect, honor, and loyalty for each other. Don't get me wrong, we enjoy breaking each other's chops about each other's branches of service. God knows we have a good time with that. But when it's time to come together, we operate as one well-oiled machine, and failure is not an option, because those at home are depending on those military members to do their job, do it well, and come home safely. Today, we have roughly 3 million active duty and reserve military members in an all voluntary military force. That is less than 1% of our total population. That protects the nation, safeguards our rights, and the least we can do as a society and nation is be thankful for their service and their willingness to go into harm's way so our country can remain free. God bless our veterans here and abroad. At the last minute, we found out that our guest speaker would not be with us today, unfortunately. He is probably sitting home watching this, and we are so very proud to have him here as a student. We will be reading his speech, but I want to give you a little bit of background about this gentleman. Our student is First Sergeant Bernard Moran. He served 22 years in the United States Marine Corps and retired at the rank of First Sergeant. He's been awarded the Meritorious Service Medal, the Marine Corps Commendation Medal twice, Marine Corps Achievement Medal twice, Navy Marine Corps Commendation twice, Combat Action Ribbon, Joint Meritorious Service Medal, Navy Unit Commendation 3 times, Good Conduct Medal 6 times, National Defense Medal twice, Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal, Southwest Asia, Global War on Terrorism Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, and NATO Medal. He's also received certificates of commendation, appreciation, and letters of appreciation. Bernard is currently a student here at RCSJ. He's a member of our student veterans group, and we're proud to say he's got a GPA of 4.0. Bernard is a great example of an individual that's transitioning from the military, and I'm proud to have him on our team here. So without further ado, I'm going to go right into his speech. Good morning, staff, professors, fellow students, and fellow veterans. My name is First Sergeant Bernard Joseph Moran. I was asked to speak today on behalf of the Student Veterans of America. And however, before I begin, I would like everybody to get up out of their seats so we can knock out some Marine Corps push-ups. He's got a sense of humor. A little bit about me. I was born and raised in South Philly. Prior to graduating high school, I knew I wanted to be a United States Marine. As a senior at Roman Catholic High, I went to the local Marine recruiter's office without my parents' knowledge and signed up. On October 31st, 1994, 26 years ago, my recruiter came to my house, picked me up for boot camp. The next morning, I was on a plane heading for Parris Island to begin my journey to become a United States Marine. I am not going to lie, my emotions were all over the place. I was nervous, scared, and terrified. Well, terrified is probably a better way to explain my emotions. After going through some of the worst moments of my life for 13 weeks in Parris Island, I earned the title United States Marine. In 1995, I was sent to Camp Pendleton, California, as my first duty station. To make a long story short, I could not wait to make it to the 4-year mark so I could get out and become a civilian again. Like most young Marines, that is all we talked about. Sometimes you would hear from the guys how much they wanted to get out. However, coming up to my 4-year mark, I made the decision to re-enlist for another 4. I thought to myself, if I got out of the Marines now, what in the heck am I going to do back in Philly? After I re-enlisted, I was sent to Japan for a year. I then transferred to Camp Lejeune for 3, and in 2002, I was voluntold that I had to go on recruiting duty. Finally, after a very long and stressful 3-year tour as a recruiter, I transferred back to Camp Lejeune. While in North Carolina, I volunteered to go to Iraq on a year-long deployment, attached to a military transition team with the 1st Iraqi Army Quick Reaction Force. I deployed 2 more times, this time to Afghanistan, on 2 separate occasions for 7 months each. In 2014, I transferred back to Camp Pendleton, which is where I started to realize I was not getting any younger. I thought it'd be nice to be home and spend some much needed time with the family. Being away from home for many long stints at the time, I missed out on an abundance of family events such as birthdays, graduations, reunions, and much more. After much thought, I submitted for retirement from the Marine Corps on July 31st, 2016. I was honorably discharged after serving 22 years of doing something that I absolutely love. Coming back to the local area, I ended up briefly staying with family in Williamstown. Honestly, I was clueless of what my next steps were going to be. Part of me was like I really didn't want to do anything due to working 12 to 14-hour days with little to no time off. But a short vacation, I landed a job in Philly as a manager. To be quite honest, I struggled in my first civilian job as I started to struggle with the transition from life to civilian life. It's not like I could not do the job, but I was having issues adapting to the lifestyle that I was used to living for 22 years. After working for a year, I decided the best thing I could do was resign. The transition for me was really taking its toll. So finally, I had to walk away from a possible career that could have proven to be very beneficial for me years to come. The military does a fair job transitioning its members to civilian life after serving 4 or even 8 years of service. But I think something should be done to assist those that have served 20 plus years and better equip them for the challenges of civilian life. I looked more into the benefits that I rated from the Veterans Affairs Office, and I found some interesting things that I actually rated for and I didn't even know about. Nonetheless, one of those opportunities was help finding a job, along with finding something that would interest me. After talking to the counselors at the VA, it was suggested I go back to school. So last fall, I started my first semester here at RCSJ. In closing, I'd like to thank all my fellow veterans from the Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and Marines for your bravery and selfless sacrifices you made for our nation. I am proud that I had the opportunity to serve while going through some of the worst times of my life with men and women that we are and will continue to be lifelong friends. I am grateful that I can be around fellow veterans here at the school and in the community. Finally, I'd like to thank Terry Germano for the assistance, dedication, and tireless work she does supporting veterans and families here at RCSJ. Thank you, be safe, happy birthday, Marines, and happy Veterans Day. I know, Bernard, you're watching, and thank you. Unfortunately, because of health reasons, Bernard couldn't be with us today, but we are recognizing Bernard Moran, First Sergeant, United States Marine Corps, as our Student Veteran of the Year. And we've got a plaque from our Student Veterans Association, and Freeholder Chilla has a proclamation in which will be forwarded to them very shortly, Bernard, as soon as you get better, pal.
On behalf of Freeholder Christie, we have a certificate of commendation for Bernard Moran. It's a great pleasure the 2020 Board of Chosen Freeholders presents this acknowledgement recognizing your dedicated career in the United States Marine Corps, as well as your dedication to completing your degree of business at RCSJ. Board of Freeholders thanks you so much for your service and wish you luck in your future endeavors. Signed by all the members of the board. On a personal note, I'd like to thank all the veterans who are here and who are watching live stream for your service to our country then and continued service now. Thank you. God bless America.
So here we are, Veterans Day, the 101st. You heard the history, how we got here. It is not Memorial Day, but they're never far from our thoughts. We're thinking of those 339,519 veterans in New Jersey alone. Over 15,000 right here in Gloucester County. When they went off to their different locations living around the world, their families are left home. There's that void of that spot at the dinner table. So when we talk about what we owe in terms of a debt of gratitude to those men and women who served, they put their lives on hold. They put their opportunities, whether it's education, work, or just being home with their loved ones. That's something special. And the way we treat them is indicative of the people we are in this country. And on behalf of a grateful nation, I want to thank all the veterans for what they've done for this great nation. God bless.
Today we stand to honor the most honorable amongst us, and we must continue to carry the burden of their sacrifice. lest we lose sight of what true freedom is. Today is for remembering. Stand in honor of them. Walk in their path of duty. Remember the cost and hold in your heart the cause of freedom. We remember today, Veterans Day, our veterans. God bless.
Start the new year with a new you at Rowan College of South Jersey. Don't sweat the high cost of tuition. Keep moving forward with affordable and transferable online classes. No entrance testing required. To help fit your budget, financial aid and payment plans are available. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll to learn more about in-demand certificate and degree programs. This spring, exercise your mind to shape your future. Classes start January 19th.
There's never the right time to go to college because we're all busy, we have our lives. The online learning will make it even easier because you just turn on your computer and you're in the classroom. It's simple.
Really, like, the whole professor-student relationship was maintained. You could talk to the professor, you could ask him questions. All of it was kind of, almost the same as an in-person class.
It was a very wonderful experience to be able to sit in my house and also still be able to learn everything that I would need to know for the semester of college.
I think that it's important to continue to study and to continue to learn.
If you just graduated high school, you want to stay on that track. You don't want to take any time off.
We're going through some tough times right now, but live online learning is awesome.
I think it's really important for all of us to keep on going. We can't wait to share with you this amazing new live online format, and we'll all learn together even though we can't be in the classroom together.
Power on your career with programs designed for flexible online learning. No entrance tests required. Graduate with a Rowan University degree for less. Visit rowanpartnerships.online to get started.
That's it for now. Remember, you can find past episodes of RCSJ Today on the Rowan College of South Jersey YouTube page. We'll leave you with the Camden County Emerald Society Pipes and Drums playing God Bless America. Until next time, take care.
Live online learning is great because I didn't have to spend an hour driving back and forth. I didn't have to get a babysitter for my children.
The online classes gave me the option to see the teacher as she spoke her lectures. They had a chat box on the one side, so I was able to interact with the teacher.
That was the biggest thing for me, giving them that experience, was that they would still engage in discussion. They would still ask questions.
I'm a mother of 3 kids. It's not always easy for me to get on the campus, so to be able to still have that interaction for me, it makes a huge difference.
It saved me time, it saved me money, and I could spend more time with my children.
Start the new year with a new you at Rowan College of South Jersey. Keep moving forward with affordable and transferable online classes. No entrance testing required. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll